Here's something that will blow your mind. While you're reading this, a massive cargo vessel is about to blast off into space, carrying materials that could revolutionize cancer treatment and semiconductor technology forever. Tonight marks a historic moment as SpaceX prepares to propel Northrop Grumman's revolutionary Cygnus XL cargo vessel on its maiden voyage to the International Space Station. This isn't just another routine supply run. We're witnessing the debut of the most powerful cargo spacecraft Northrop Grumman has ever constructed. The launch window opens at 6:11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time today, September 14th, with the Falcon 9 rocket thundering skyward from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. Both SpaceX and NASA will broadcast this spectacular event live, with coverage beginning approximately half an hour before the engines ignite. For space enthusiasts everywhere, this represents a front-row seat to cutting-edge space logistics in action. But here's where it gets controversial. Why did it take so long to get here? This mission, designated NG-23, represents the 23rd cargo delivery that Northrop Grumman has executed for NASA's International Space Station program. However, the journey to this launch hasn't been smooth sailing. The previous mission, NG-22, faced a cascade of setbacks that left many questioning the reliability of our current space supply chain. Originally scheduled for January 2025, NG-22 encountered avionics malfunctions that pushed the launch to June. Then came the devastating blow. NASA completely scrapped NG-22 in late March after the Cygnus spacecraft suffered significant damage during ground transportation. This raises uncomfortable questions. Are we pushing these systems too hard? Is our space infrastructure more fragile than we'd like to admit? And this is the part most people miss. Tonight's launch isn't just about replacing a failed mission. It's about proving that a completely redesigned spacecraft can handle the enormous responsibility of keeping the International Space Station operational. The Cygnus XL represents a quantum leap in cargo capacity. While previous versions of the Cygnus freighter could transport approximately 8,500 pounds, 3,855 kilograms, of supplies to the orbiting laboratory, this enhanced variant is loaded with an impressive 11,000 pounds, 4,990 kilograms of critical materials. For those unfamiliar with space logistics, this 30% increase in capacity might seem modest. But in the unforgiving environment of space, every additional pound requires exponentially more engineering precision and fuel calculations. The cargo manifest reads like a science fiction novel come to life. Tucked away in the spacecraft's pressurized compartments are specialized materials designed to produce semiconductor crystals in the unique microgravity environment of space. A process that could yield components far superior to anything manufactured on Earth. The vessel also carries sophisticated equipment for advancing cryogenic fuel tank technology, which could revolutionize how we store and transport rocket fuel for deep space missions. Perhaps most intriguingly, the Cygnus XL houses an advanced ultraviolet light system, engineered to combat the persistent problem of microbial communities that flourish in spacecraft water systems. Additionally, the cargo bay contains supplies for manufacturing pharmaceutical crystals in space, experiments that could unlock new treatments for cancer and other life-threatening diseases. The question that keeps me awake at night: what if these space-manufactured medicines prove dramatically more effective than Earth-based alternatives? Are we on the verge of making terrestrial pharmaceutical production obsolete? Northrop Grumman has christened this particular Cygnus XL the SS William Willie McCool, honoring one of the 7 NASA astronauts who perished during the tragic Columbia Space Shuttle accident in 2003. This naming choice serves as both a tribute and a sobering reminder of the inherent risks that accompany every space mission. The spacecraft's rendezvous with the International Space Station is scheduled for Wednesday, September 17th at 6:35 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Unlike SpaceX's Dragon capsules, which dock automatically using sophisticated computer guidance systems, the Cygnus XL will employ a more traditional approach. The station's crew will use the massive Canadarm2 robotic arm to capture and manually guide the spacecraft to its docking port, a delicate operation that requires precise timing and nerves of steel. NASA plans to stream this intricate docking procedure live, beginning at 5 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Wednesday morning. For space enthusiasts, this represents another opportunity to witness the incredible choreography of orbital mechanics in real time. Once successfully attached to the space station, the SS William McCool will remain connected to the orbiting laboratory until March 2026. After completing its mission, the spacecraft will undock and plunge into Earth's atmosphere, where it will burn up completely during re-entry. A planned destruction that ensures no space debris threatens other missions. This disposable design philosophy mirrors that of Russia's Progress freighter system, one of which recently arrived at the International Space Station on Saturday, September 13th. However, SpaceX has revolutionized cargo logistics with their reusable Dragon capsules, which execute controlled parachute landings in the ocean, allowing for recovery, refurbishment, and reuse. But here's the million-dollar question that nobody wants to address. Is the disposable approach wasteful and environmentally irresponsible, or does it represent the most cost-effective method for routine cargo delivery? With growing concerns about space debris and environmental sustainability, should we be demanding that all cargo vehicles follow SpaceX's reusable model? As we stand on the threshold of this historic launch, we're not just witnessing another supply mission. We're observing the evolution of humanity's permanent presence in space. The success or failure of tonight's launch will ripple through the space industry for years to come. What do you think? Are we moving too fast with space commercialization, risking safety for the sake of progress? Or are these bold advances exactly what humanity needs to establish a sustainable presence beyond Earth? Should every space mission prioritize reusability, or do disposable vehicles still have a place in our cosmic future? Share your thoughts, because the decisions we make today will determine whether our children inherit a thriving space economy or a debris-filled orbital junkyard.